we are heavenly wingers. That means we're a chorus of angelic singers.
Some people call me a really high flyer, because I'm one of the angels in heaven's top choir. What's our favourite time? The first Christmas, of course.
We sang so much and so loud we almost got hoarse. It's a really big story, and to get the true heart, we need to go back.
Right back to the start. In the very beginning, before life began, Jesus was with God, sharing the plan.
They made the whole world, and at first it was perfect. But the people who lived there were good at neglect.
They weren't taking care of the world or each other.
Someone had to show them how to love one another.
Things felt hopeless and dark, like an unending night. They needed to meet the bringer of light.
So, in 9 months BC, top dog Gabriel, that's me, flew to Mary, said Jesus would be her baby. She was surprised. Understatement, it was a trauma. But she said, I'm God's servant if he wants me to be Mama. Then, one of us visited Joseph, who was sleeping. He thought Mary had cheated, so he was tired from weeping. I said, who's the daddy? It's God, don't be wary. Everything will be fine. You can still marry Mary.
Oh, okay. They travelled together to Bethlehem town.
Because Caesar's big census was still going down.
To be honest, it wasn't the best time to arrive.
It was noisy and stinky and...
bit of a dive.
But Jesus arrived!
Woohoo!
Oh, we all love a baby.
So cute,
So cuddly.
and so quiet.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
It was time for some visitors to enter the scene. Here's a warning.
The first ones were not very clean.
They were working outside in the muck and the poo when one of the angels appeared to the crew.
I was so excited, I shone really brightly.
They seemed very scared, and I think quite rightly.
I told them a saviour was born.
This is a great joy.
Right now and nearby, there was a shape of a boy. Even if someone's falling asleep, they weren't after our song. No other shape.
Found Jesus, and we're so glad that we had. They told the whole world. We were yelling like mad.
A bit later, some more interesting guests would arrive.
Why is people on camels?
Why don't they drive? Well, the sky was their map, and they followed a star. And I don't think you can do that if you're driving a car.
We have brought gifts that are fit for a king.
Spices, incense and gold. Check out the bling.
And then another angel with an announcement to share.
Told a sleeping wise man too.
Beware, you have to go home by a different route, because that mean King Herod has bad plans afoot.
Find the baby.
We visited Joseph as well.
Who's used to this now?
Herod wants to kill Jesus, so get to Egypt somehow. Herod is jealous, he's heard Jesus is king, and he doesn't want anyone else to take that from him.
Kill him!
So Jesus escaped.
With his mum and dad making 3.
They knew what it was like to be refugees.
They came home years later when the coast was clear.
And Jesus grew up over the next 30 years.
He did lots of amazing and pretty cool things,
Like dying and rising.
amongst other things.
Why don't you find out? It's such a life changer.
The man who grew up from the babe in the manger.
Jesus came to the world bringing light like the dawn.
He is heaven on earth.
Hope is born. Hope is born. Hope is born.
Hope is born! Hope is born!
Hope is born.
Hope is born!
Hope is born.
Hope is born!
Hope is born.
Hope is born!
Hope is born.